just ask questions. Okay, so we have everything set up. So what you're going to do, you have these 1 through 9, and then a star. Okay, on your piece of paper here, 1 through 9, and then your leader is your star. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to choose one of these guys on the back for each of your numbers. You can have 2 of each. So for the sake of argument, if you want 2 fire mages, you can have 2 fire mages, but you cannot have 3 fire mages.
Yeah.
You can only have 2. Build them appropriately. So put whoever you want under the class. Write the class. Okay? So let's do that real quick. So just... So the priest, I crossed it out and wrote the right one. So your bishop is your earth mage but healer. So it's exactly the same as the earth mage, only it does healing instead of damage. Okay? And then your priest is your fire mage but healer.
Character comes into base-to-base contact with a melee character. Before they can do anything, you have to roll to break lock. 9 or higher, and it's successful, and then you can take your turn. If you fail, that character is now stuck. If you choose to not try to break melee lock and you are a ranged character, anything you do at ranged is half power.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a fair warning, heads up.
Okay.
We'll get to that. But going to build our teams.
Because now you get customization.
Once you've put all your pieces in, on the class power, write down your class power on everybody. So your class power will be that number that's listed at the front. So 30, 10, 20, 20, 15, so on and so forth. You alright?
And then range and...
Yep,
The funny
you put in your range. So do class power and range.
Okay.
It's the...
Events affect the game.
What?
And we'll cover them as we go.
Is Bruiser
Yeah, that's what we did
is
last
Bruiser
time.
Swords?
It's in the works.
Bruiser is your fists.
Swift Striker's a sword.
Swift Striker Sword, okay.
Everybody, all of your numbered pieces get 10 talent points. So you turn this reference tome to this side, where it says skill tree. Okay? 1 point. So it's armor, movement, health, power. You get 10 talent points. Spend them however you want. Each guy gets 10. Your leader gets 15. Okay? So build appropriately. If you want him to have more output, give him, a couple points in damage output or power.
Can't forget for mine, some doors does each of my...
You start with 4 armor.
For all of them?
Yes.
All your boys have 4 armor.
And so if you put 5 points into it, you have 14 armor instead of 10.
Mm-hmm.
You start with 7 movement. So your everybody's base armor is 0 unless you put points in it. Your base movement is 5 unless you put points in it. Your base health is 50, and your base power is whatever it says is your base power. Okay? And then you put points in it to add that much to it. Okay?
What's the ultimate
There's only
goal?
one bishop, right?
To kill everybody else.
Kill everyone.
No, that's your hex.
So,
And that's your bishop.
do you want to protect your square? Is that sort of?
No.
You want to kill everybody.
Oh, so you want to get off of it and just
Just
Actually,
yeah,
yes.
ransack everybody else.
Because
Straight,
Got it.
straight
you're-
damage.
in your city, yes, it's defensive, but there's an event, a calamity that'll happen that people inside your city take double damage.
You're
And
doing
the
this.
events.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. I'm
Also,
catching on. I think the
if-
more that we
You're still
play,
thinking
also
about
I'll
it.
understand more.
If I go
Oh, yeah.
out, and I'll explain this more in depth when they're all done, but if I go out and I kill his last guy and his last guy, I'll take his racial power and his racial power.
Yeah.
If, for the sake of argument, Ethan's like over there turtling in his city, trying not to lose guys,
Got it.
I'll have 3 powers and he'll have 1 when I go to war with him.
Got
I
it.
might have less dudes, but I have more power.
Got it. Okay.
So the
This
game
makes
promotes aggressive behavior.
What's
So you're trying to Genghis Khan the entire thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Got it.
I love it.
Yeah,
Put
120.
more than 5 in any trait. 5 is the
Oh.
max.
Oh, you didn't say that.
My bad.
But it has a end point.
We will make sure to put. That's actually something we get to add.
Because
We'll make
leaders get 15 points, so I could do what I wanted to do was 150 extra health. So you can't do that.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, you are limited to
5 points max in
5
any
point
one.
max in any one of them.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you're leader, one of the leader talents. So enhancement gives you +1 on your die roll. Time warp lets you move one of your units a second time.
It's going to be renamed Adrenaline Rush.
Reverberate gives you half damage back to your attacker.
And that's damage before.
Enhancements for all them rolls, right?
Yes. And it only persists as long as your
Time
leader's
warp?
alive.
Is the most effective for you.
It will be.
When I have seen people play the halfling, the most effective halflings use time warp. Just because.
Move? Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
again?
so you
Yes.
can move a guy in, attack with him again, and then move him out. Just so you guys know, with the exception of the shield, the guardian, everybody rolls a d20 in attack and a d12 when you're defending. The guardian's the only one that rolls a d20 in defense.
Nice.
So there's an advantage to attack. Also, with the exception of the spearman, if the guardian is standing adjacent to another unit, they can take the attack
For
for
them.
If you're rolling off with someone, the winner, if there's a tie, the winner is the defender. Okay?
He's the winner.
That's pretty straightforward. Okay? If you are rolling to heal, you have to roll a 9 or higher for the heal to be effective. Okay? So it has to be a 9 or higher to work. Okay? Then we have melee lock. If you're adjacent to a melee character. So on this one, the orange guys. Swift Striker, Brawler, Guardian, Crusher. Or the 2 swords, the axe. I have two swords. The shield and the puncher. If you're adjacent to them and you want to leave adjacent space, you have to roll against that. You have to roll a 9 or higher for that to work, or your turn is over. That unit's turn is over. On your turn, you get to activate 5 of your units and move them. Okay?
5.
Just 5. Okay? You can do one of 4 things on your turn. Okay? You can charge, which allows you to go the movement it says on your page where it says speed. You can go that far, and then you attack. Okay? You can double time, so you can move twice that far, end your turn. You can attack, So not move at all and just attack.
Attacking
And then
always
you're
ends
done.
your turn.
Yeah,
Attacking always ends your
okay.
turn, except for the halflings. Or you can break contact. You roll a d20 to try to get away from melee lock. If you are successful, you can do a different command option. Okay, so you can still
You
attack
still get 2
or
options.
still charge. So break contact is if you're successful, you get to keep going. If you're not successful, that unit's over. Okay?
Yeah, are you going through it? Alright.
So when you're inside of a city, add 2 to any time you defend. Easy peasy. Okay? I'll go over the all the different terrain, but just think when you are on terrain, that terrain immediately affects you. Okay? So mountains have a -3/2 movement.
And
So if you step on a mountain, you lose 3 movement immediately.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's not like you have to recalculate or anything. You just move. You just lose 3 movement. Okay? If you step on a road, you gain whatever the road value is because it's
one time
based on one time. You don't like
per character.
step on, step off, step on, step off. It would just adds it. Okay? And then when you are like you rolling for an attack, if you are standing in the desert, it doesn't matter where your enemy is, you get the -5 to your power because you're in the desert. So that's the only thing that matters, right? If you're on the edge of the forest, you get a negative to your distance. Period. Doesn't matter if they're in the mountains or not. Okay? That's how those work. If you step on one of these 2 water tiles, you die. If you step off,
Yep.
there's supposed to be water all over the place, but we don't have
Oh.
any. If you step off the edge of the board, you die. Did anybody do an air mage?
One goes.
Ooh, yeah. Gus, you can blow people off the edge of the map.
Ethan did that to me last time we played. Killed my leader.
Cool.
That's weird as hell.
Very,
So the leader is a star.
Yes.
Yes.
If your star dies, the talent that they provide to your army goes away as well.
Oh hell.
Okay. Now, complicated part of the game. We need to figure out who's in what group. Okay? So, what I want everybody to do is take a d20, and I want you to roll. Closest to each other are going to be on the team. Okay?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
18.
16. Wait, there's teams?
Yes.
Just,
18, 16.
it's not teams, it's
Trying to-
groups.
13.
I got an
18.
I got an 8.
You're 18? What did you get?
I got a 16.
And I got a 17. 18.
18.
That means the
17.
3 of us need to be in a group.
We were in a group, and then
So, let me have your flag.
Us 2 are
You got a
together.
4. You 2 are in a group. What did you get?
16.
you got a
13.
13. So you 2 are in a group. You 2 are in a group.
Yeah.
The 3 of us are in a group. Okay?
Oh no.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, that's
It's
perfect.
not teams, just groups. Okay? So, I need you guys to figure out who in your group is going first.
So now you do a roll off in your group.
Do a roll off in your group.
Are we doing the highest or what?
7, 13.
Not the lowest. George is taking the lead.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
So
don't.
it's you, me.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
No, you get to go first. Congratulations.
Wait, are we doing whoever got lowest or
We
highest?
went highest in
Whatever.
our group.
We went with highest goes first.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
No, we should have
Just
gone
decide.
lowest.
We rolled
Oh,
off.
no, you
Okay.
got a 3, I got a 4.
How this works. When she flips over a card, which she won't do
The first
the
round.
first round. So the first round, there's no weather events. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So she'll just say go. Okay? Everybody is going to put their flag down when she says go. We'll leave them up for now. But when she says go, everybody put your flag down. The person who's going first in your group will begin taking their turn. Which means you're going first, right?
Yep.
So you and George and
Ethan.
Me. Yeah.
okay, Ethan's going to go first. So the 3 of you are going to take your turns at the same time.
Uh,
When your flag goes up, Gus gets to start his turn. When George's flag goes up, I get to start my turn.
Yeah.
When Ethan puts his flag up, Evan gets to start his turn.
I get
Okay?
to wait.
When all the flags are up, gameplay will cease. She will flip over a card, tell us how that affects the world, and then everybody puts their flag down, and then we go again.
Once all flags
Okay.
are down, game starts immediately.
Immediately. Okay? Now, what we need to pay attention to, and this one's critical, is everybody kind of keeps each other in check. And you guys didn't experience this a whole lot because it's just the 4 of us. So when there's 3 groups going, it's a bigger deal. No more than 1 pending action can be happening. So you have to prep your action, right? So if George is going to attack me, and you want to attack me, and George is like, I'm attacking you with this guy, you would say, when that resolves, I'm going to attack you with this guy. Now, George can set up his next attack, and say I'm going to do something else, but I only have one pending action on me, right? Now, if George finishes his turn and it's my turn, technically Ethan and you could be attacking me, and I need to be like before that, right? Because only one pending action. Cool?
It'll be fun.
Any questions?
I think we just need to play to
It's-
see how it works.
It's very fast paced.
Yeah. So like if two let's just say two armies are clashing, and you have let's just say 2 units that are going to attack you because you can move and
5.
use 5 at a time.
5 activations per.
So let's say there's 2 units or whatever attacking you. Only one of them can have a pending action at a time.
Yes. So you can be having a roll off with one person, and then someone else has
tee
one
up.
pending action. So then a third guy couldn't be like, well,
Okay.
when those 2 were done, I'm going to.
Oh,
They have to
okay.
do something else.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
They have to
Or-
wait.
Or
They
they
have to
can
wait, or they can
Yeah.
do something else.
Yep.
So, and because of the way the speed of this game, you cannot march your guys out and then attack with them.
Nope.
Okay, 1 unit at a time. I can't be like, I'm going to move all 5 of my guys, and then I'm going to use this guy to attack, this guy to attack. Right? This guy moves and attacks. If I move a second guy, that guy's turn is over. Does that
Oh,
make sense?
okay.
So,
So you can use all 5 of your units per turn, or 5 of your units per turn,
Yes.
but only 1 unit at a time
At a
to
time.
do anything.
Yep.
Yes.
because
Okay.
And then this is later on in the game, but once you only have 4 players left, or 3, like how
3
do
it changes. We'll get
Oh,
into how it
3.
changes when there's only 3 of us left.
Also,
No.
Oh.
If you only have 4,
Oh,
4
gotcha.
pieces left, you only have 4 turns. and then
Yes.
3,
Oh, yeah.
2.
You don't get to move a guy twice just because you only have 3
Right.
guys.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's a good clarification.
Heck
Yes. So
You just point to me when I need to flip a card.
you'll know when you say go, we're all going to put our flag down. When everybody's flag is up, that's when you do a card. But
Okay.
I'll keep you.
Cool. Yeah. You point to me
So
when
do
I
we
say go.
load everybody up now? While we...
so
So
they kinda
I think
spill
no.
off of the map right now is the problem.
So just leave them over here. We'll assume if they're not on the map, they are inside of your city.
Okay.
Is the assumption. Oh yeah, that's good. Good pro tip. If you put in your current health the amount of damage you have taken total instead of how much you have left, and when it hits your starting health number,
Or
your
over.
unit dies. We all ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Set. Go.
Flags down.